Sun's going down, dinner's done, cleaned up. It is, you can't see, 8:40. We should arrive, well, now it's 3 o'clock. It was 2:30, now it's 3 o'clock. I don't know what's up with this auto correct, but well, 3 o'clock in the morning we'll arrive, so we'll get a couple hours of sleep, maybe 2 hours of sleep. I'll be up for this entire thing because I got to pull it into Canaveral, which means that's 2 hours out. That's call it midnight. It's already 8:49. What's the point? I mean, I can't sleep anyway, so I might as well stick around for the whole thing. So that's what I'm gonna do, sticking around for the whole thing. So maybe I'll do a night shot. I don't know if I can or not. We'll see what happens, but we're pulling into Canaveral for 3 o'clock. All right, so we got in at 4:03 this morning, and had a couple hours of sleep, bacon, eggs, coffee. Carnival cruise ship, waiting for them to open right now, and we're gonna take off and head to Jacksonville today. So I'm gonna make some eggs and fuel up. We're out. There's one of the SpaceX rockets. Just came in. They land on that barge right there. In fact, I think they've got another landing this morning. They were just calling on the radio, so hopefully we can get out of here before. There's another SpaceX vehicle or boat. So hopefully we can get out of here before they have that restricted area. I think around 11 o'clock. And I couldn't videotape, but Utopia, the Seas was not in last night. Carnival wasn't in last night, and Disney was not in last night. So we beat everybody in last night. And it looks like there's one more Carnival up here. So we beat everybody in. Head boat. One prolong, leaving a slip or a pier. 3 short blasts in reverse. So that's what he's doing. We have, I don't know, another 8-hour run up to Jacksonville today. And theoretically, we're going to stay in Jacksonville for the night. We'll see what happens, see how we feel. Maybe we'll just fuel and move on if we can. If not, we'll spend the night and leave tomorrow morning and head to Charleston. That's Utopia of the Seas. One of their newer, bigger ships. Would you guys go on a ship like that and do a vacation? Let me know if that would interest you. Going down that slide right there. Central Park, I think is what they call it. Good sized boat. All right, I think up top here I've got a time-lapse camera. So I won't forget about that, hopefully before we pull out of here, and we'll put that into the video as well. But we're gonna head out and get beyond this SpaceX landing. Oh, they're busting that. They really are busting that up. Cool. A wrecking ball up there. Boom. Boom. I'd love to do that all day. All right, I gotta pay attention. All right, well, I just stopped out in the middle of the ocean. We've got some trash out there. Where'd it go? Back up. I don't know, I can't see it anymore. I got too busy trying to, where is it? Where'd it go?
I thought it was coming down this side.
Is it right on our bow? Did you get her? Oh, there it is, right on the stern. Look at that pickup. Get her. Get her. Come on. All right, let me back up. Oh boy. Back to the boat. She's dying. Coming back. Which way you want me to go?
Come on. I got it.
Nice. What'd we get?
So,
What kind of fish?
pink burrow.
What the heck is that? Oh, it's a llama?
A pink llama.
A pink llama. If that's your pink llama, we found it 10 miles off the coast of Florida. But we got it for you.
Bingo.
Bingo. Man overboard. Complete. All right, we've cleared Canaveral, but we are waiting for the anticipation of a 12:45 launch somewhere back down there. One of the SpaceX things. Let's see if we can't capture it going up into the sky. I get a good shot of it. And I got my new 360 camera. Well, the replacement 360 camera anyway. We'll see if we can't get the 360 of that as well. That might be kind of cool. Beautiful day out. Tiny little boat over there fishing. Another boat behind him going out fishing. There's another boat down there. He's out fishing. Little center consoles. Another guy right there. Most boats we've seen since we started coming up the east coast of Florida. Pretty quiet. Well, I guess we'll see here in a couple minutes, or less than a minute, if this thing takes off. And said I'll try and get a recording of it. It'd be neat. We pass here all the time and we see them come back. In fact, I pointed one out this morning as we were leaving, the remnants of it as it come back down and landed. I've seen it take off over my house in Charleston, but never this close right from the starting point of it. So yeah, we'll wait and see. If we see it launch, we'll do a recording of it. Checking out the clouds. Those are all thunderclouds in there. It's all raining right down there. It's kind of building around here. It's pushing our way. So we're seeing if we can get around this or not. Well, we're placing bets if we can get around it. We don't have a choice. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, well, great. But where we're headed, up there, looks pretty good. But you got those clouds in there. Those are pretty nice clouds. Not really threatening. These start getting a little worse. So they're getting taller and taller, taller. And then you got the one right behind us. So it's a big thunder boomer right there. And the rain's moving out. We should be able to clear it without getting wet. Although, if it rained, it might be nice because then we'll clean all the salt off the boat. Still beautiful out. It's coming up into Jacksonville, and that's where we're going, right where that big rain cloud is. So it hasn't rained on us all day, and that's where we're going. So maybe we'll get a free wash on the way in.
My hair will get all frizzy.
You'll take another shower anyway. You'll be fine. Yeah, nothing really seemed like it ended up offshore, but it's still really dark back there. So actually just within the last 30 seconds, it almost looks like it cleared up right there. So there's our jetties. We've got a tugboat coming in right there. Rich is going to bring us around and not hit the jetties, so that's good. And we're going to line ourselves up, and it's pretty much a straight shot into Jacksonville here. We'll see you at the dock. Well, as usual, the wind is picking up. We got lightning over here. Got some rollers. I'm feeling about Rich.
A little windy, but I think the rain's gonna miss us.
I feel a little bit of that rain, but we're going. I know it does look like it's gonna miss us now. I don't think we're gonna get a free boat wash. But nope, see the lightning up there? So, woo, roll it in, roll it in, roll it in, roll it in. Come on back. There you go. Good job. You gotta play the rollers as you come in here. Gotta hand steer this in. Like a lot of inlets, and the wind is just pushing. Woo! The wind's just pushing us in this direction. The rollers are coming in this direction. We're almost in that jetty. Once we get in that jetty, Rich has got us a little squirrely here. You got a big one coming up on you. Get her! It's like riding a horse. Lightning in the front. Oh, this is exciting. How you feeling?
I just saw a big raindrop.
Oh, a big raindrop. One. Feeling all right? Yeah, we're almost in. Yep. Another one. Rich is essentially riding the wave in right now. See how high the bow is? See that? Coming down into the trough. It's rolling past us. You got to stay kind of on top of that, and you got to kind of run with it. Otherwise, the boat's going to come in and broach. See that? He's steering back on that. Coming back. He's doing a great job. So we got a tug coming out. You want to get a little bit more to the red now that we're inside. No fear of hitting the jetties. And that white light way up in there. Let me see if I can see it. There it is. That's our range marker coming in. So there should be another one that will be in line. So we only see the lower one. So right now we're not in line with the channel on the way in. Rich will get us over, and then we'll have these two lights right on top of one another. Another tug coming out right here. Successfully made the entrance. This is a nice little entrance and exit because you can kind of be hooked up all the way up to the boat, which is nice. So, what time is it? We have a 6:40 arrival. It's 6:24. Rich did. Oh, good lightning over there. I was on the phone as usual. It's been ringing like crazy. Keep saying we should have gone further offshore. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna get closer in here, and we're gonna see you guys at the dock. Just past those guys, they're gonna go lay up on the hip on that one. They had a long, short tow, really. Painted all in. Now they're painted back out again. It's nice and tight. Nice and tight. They'll be coming up on the hip on that, so it'll be coming up on the side of it. Navy, right over here. That's the Navy base. All blocked off, so recreational boats can't get in there. That would be a tough thing, but nonetheless, here we are. And we're going over in there. Fast as current is running. That's not engine water. That's how fast the current is rolling through here. Look at him coming in on the side. Boom, he's gonna hit. Bang. Boom. There you go. There's no choice. It is screaming through here. Well, we got in early enough. Here comes the Coast Guard. We'll let them go by. Or Black Hawk. Yeah, Black Hawk. If you don't know, there's an airport right there for another one coming in. Right there, you can see it landing right above the trees. Right there. Coming in. That one's probably going to wrap around and do the same thing. So that's a military base right there. We are in Morningstar Marina. I think I said in one of the previous videos it was a Lat 32. It's Morningstar Marina. Super nice here. They try to be very accommodating. So we went to watch the sunset over there, if you guys want, and we went to a restaurant literally right there, Shenanigans or something like that. Quite an interesting place. We had a nice dinner. It was, you know, it was all seafood, some fried, blackened, pretty big menu, lots of sides and stuff. The food was good. Our waitress was a little off. It was we were sort of scared to ask questions or order anything, and she didn't know anything about anything, which was very interesting. They've got a little boat museum there, which was kind of cool. We asked about that, but she didn't know anything about it. She worked there, but didn't know anything about the boat museum, which was literally built by the owner of the restaurant and his son, apparently. They were fishermen, and they built boats, and they have this huge area with all kinds of boats, handmade boats, and everything else. Again, she didn't know anything about it. My beer was flat and not tasting very well. I asked for a bottled beer. She didn't know anything about my bad beer. She didn't know anything about much. But besides the terrible attitude of the waitress, it was a good restaurant. You know, great walking distance. I mean, it's like literally from right there to right there on the other side of the terminal right here. So neat little place, really, really old school. So lots of history, lots of fun. So it was good. I'd recommend it. Just don't get our waitress. And yeah, so sunset, we are leaving. We're fueling at 7, hopefully 7 o'clock, probably more like 7:30 tomorrow by the time they get here. And then we'll be heading out, and we've got 179 miles, I think, to Charleston. Just finished plotting the course for that. So we'll get out of here. We'll probably end up in Charleston at nighttime, but I've come in there a lot, just like Canaveral, just like Jacksonville, Fort Lauderdale, a bunch of the big ones. They're pretty easy to get in and out of. Charleston's pretty big, so and it's my home port, so not too worried about it. So probably, I don't know, 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock we'll get in. We'll see what we can make for time. If we can get offshore a little bit, we might get the Gulf Stream, as well as get out from this current a little bit. And you can see there's a ferry that's coming across, and another helicopter. Lots of helicopters around here. So, all right, so I'm going to do a few more things, wrap it up, and I guess we're going to bed because there's not a lot to do around here. I guess, except for watch for helicopters and the ferry shoot across. So, anyway, thanks for watching. We'll be out early tomorrow morning, and we'll try and get some video along the way up to Charleston. Well, good morning. Sun's coming up. Looks like a nice day out. People are already heading out. It's like 6:30, a little after. Ferries are moving in, guys are moving out. Boat's clean. We are waiting on fuel. So as soon as we do that, we'll be off the dock. Tide's still ripping, as it normally does here in Jacksonville. And we'll get out of here. Beautiful sunrise. Well, it's 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna prep lunch. I'm last day of the trip, so I'm gonna see what's left and just try and utilize what we've got. I got some avocados, I got a lemon, a lime, some garlic left, a tomato. I've already got tomato sliced for sandwich meat for today. We've got some lettuce in there. So I'm gonna make some guacamole. I got garlic, tomato, some salt, pepper, some lime, lemon. We're missing cilantro and a few other things, but you know, so it'll be a poor man's guacamole for the leftover chips that we got. So guacamole time. And boom, just like that, homemade guacamole. Gonna bring this up to the guys. I've got some scoop chips left, and that's gonna be a snack before we do lunch. So we are, let's do a quick update. I gotta do an engine room tour. We haven't done an engine room tour either. So we've made some pretty good time. We're now going to be back in at 6:18 as opposed to 9:30. So I picked it up a little bit. We're running 77% load, 27 gallons per 28 gallons a side. That's actually really good because we're going almost 18 knots, where before we were backed off in the hole a little bit, so it took a lot more energy to push the boat forward. And so I was having this discussion with the owner about, going faster, going slower, and kicking it up, burning quote unquote a little bit more fuel. Yes, we're burning more fuel, but if the baseline is say 30 or 30 gallons an hour, well, I'm doing 30 gallons times, that's 60 gallons an hour. But if the baseline is say 45 or 50 gallons an hour, and you kick it up and you're only burning another 5 gallons more an hour, but we're saving 3 hours, you're burning 15 more gallons, but saving the 45 times 3. So it sort of works out that we're actually going faster, burning a little bit more fuel, but we're saving 3 hours, which is saving, like I said, 90 gallons in fuel, or almost 100 gallons in fuel, whatever those math worked out. I did it 9 times, so I've got 15 different things in my head. But anyway, we're getting in earlier, going a little faster, burning a little bit more fuel, but in the end, saving fuel. So we'll see how that works out. I'm going to go get the guacamole to the guys, and it is 11:15. I just missed the log, so I got to do a logbook. Ooh, I think a fish jumped right in front of it. Doing another man overboard drill. Did one yesterday, another sea treasure here. It's hard for me to drive, control the boat.
Happy birthday.
All right, happy birthday! Whose birthday is it? Coming in neutral? We're in neutral. Ooh, I heard it. Reverse. Coming in reverse. These things are not easy to pick up.
I'll go down there.
Let's see. Where are we? Yeah, we're coming. I got it. Did you get her?
Yeah, have to fall in. Yeah.
There we go. Calf that thing. Hup. Back in neutral. Did you get her?
It's on the boat.
It's on the boat. Complete. Second man overboard. Nice job. Saving the earth one balloon at a time. All right, we're back out. That was fun. All right, Christopher's brought up our sea treasure. It says, "It's your day." Whose balloon is this? Oh God, it's getting all over the place. All right, trash it. All right, let's get back out of here. That was fun. Always good to practice. Christopher, you're doing the next one.
On what?
You're going to drive the boat next time.
I got it.
So this boat has V drives. Notice that the transmission and gears are underneath the engine. The engine is actually facing aft. It goes to a gearbox that goes to another gearbox, which then goes to the shaft that goes out of the back of the boat. So that's why you can compact this stuff a little bit more, put more living space in. And this is just the rest of the engine room, the exhaust manifolds, exhaust boots, and discharge, fuel filters, belts. That's our raw water intake for our engine. Remember, these things have sea chests. They don't have individual sea strainers. There's the other engine there. Yes, it's extremely loud in here. Just monitoring everything. There's the top of the sea chest right there. So that's a big hole in the boat where we get all of our water from. And air conditioners up on the left-hand side there. We've got 3 chillers. Raycor fuel filters, looking at those. There's the other transmission. And there's your gearbox. And we have a little leak in the top of the sight glass. It only goes off if we open it up, so it's fine. And stabilizers. Checking to make sure those work, and we don't see any fluid or anything else coming out of those. So just get eyes on everything. Standard engine room check. You know, what are you looking at? Do you see anything burning, melting, coming apart? Anything to watch for? And checking the other stabilizer there. And that's it. Alright, Morris Island, right there. Bali Beach. Christmas coming up. Bridge is right there. We got about an hour left to go before we pull in. It's kind of nice being out here. There's the Bali Tower right there. I spent a lot of my time inside the harbor, so it's almost like free and liberating to be outside the harbor, even though I'm normally outside the harbor when I do deliveries, but just being home and spending a lot of time doing harbor tours and stuff like that. I very rarely, besides if I'm on a delivery, come out. Usually I don't think about it, so it's just kind of introspectively looking at like, hey, I'm outside of where I normally am, and it's kind of free and liberating to see that. But we should be at the dock for 7 o'clock. We gained an hour. I don't know. We were supposed to be there at 6, and the GPS did its thing again. And we went from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. But there it is. So I don't know exactly what happened. But anyway, we're going to get set up to come into the harbor right there and get tied up and call this trip done. About 2 to 3 footers, about 5 seconds, not too bad, really nice out. Got a following sea, so it makes a big difference.